Hand sucks. Hand is better. Not good, but better. Time to set up for turn 2 Wrenn and Six and pray. Well, we're getting counterspell the one, so I think the answer is no. Huh. Well, I don't like doing this normally, but this is not a normal situation to be in. Got memory lapse at home. Thanks, Mom. Nice. Nice. Okay. Next turn we get to go for it with backup. This is how you win this match. Sure. I think one thing we can all agree on, chat, section of chat that is heatedly talking about food culture, is that we live in one of the best eras that has ever been for being someone who's interested in food. The access to and quality of the food that is, everywhere is pretty phenomenal. So I do not have an out if they have breach, period. However, I can play creativity, put in a dragon, and then question is, do I want to creativity my dwarf or my treasure token? If I go for the treasure token, yeah. I can't play the Remand, and if they have a single counter, I end up in trouble. However, if it doesn't resolve, I still have access to the Remand. Okay. I don't think we're doing anything. Man, not being able to beat Double Breach is terrifying. Yeah, this was almost definitely a mistake. I think I was supposed to creativity my treasure token. Yeah. Okay. Made a mistake there. Might cost me the game. Choosing opt. Interesting. Thought for sure it would be Prismari Command. I will attempt to trade with your Snapcaster for free. What say you? I think there's definitely a lot of value to a lot of traditions, Mark. Most traditions don't just come out of nowhere for no purpose. Is the argument, I suppose. Well, yeah. This isn't even Blue Moon, right, Jig? This is the scary one. They're going to have Breach plus 2 mana counter, I think. Yeah. Crap. Or even they could have Spell Snare. I just needed them not to have the nuts just a little bit. Yeah, it's just too easy. Gosh. Damn it. Fuck. I think this matchup is worse than I think it is. Oh. Damn, and if I'd gone for Prismari Command, I would have been okay. Instead of going for the Time Warp there. I just felt like making them make the first move was the right choice, but it probably wasn't. It's mostly that their mana base means they take no damage. The one. Having a mana base where you take 0 damage from all of your lands is super relevant against Burn, Prowess. No, but nobody's playing Boil right now. But that's not, none of that is the reason they're still doing it. The reason they're still doing it is because, well, okay, maybe they play Boil, but the reason they're still doing things the way they are is because having a mana base that loses you 0 life over the course of every single game is a big deal against Burn and Prowess. 1 to 2 life 3 to 4 life, it adds up very quickly to a lot of games where you would have just died and you have just enough time to win. So close. Okay. Can we kill Imperium? Yeah, I think so. I think we'll be fine. Very hard to bread. You said go to bread. Okay. Doing nothing is failure here. The reason I didn't time warp was mostly on the back of Remand and Manly crushing me there. Pain is pain and bread is bread. If they breach, we could be dead. That's beautiful, Muffins. So I'm assuming that's cryptic. Bread is pain. I'm gluten intolerant. That's beautiful as well. I mean, if they have it and they just jam here, I'm dead. It's okay, Pi. We're gonna lose to second breach matchup of the day, probably. I punted game one. Just so tight. I can take another turn here to get the Wrenn and Six emblem, but if they have the breach, I'm just dead. It's like holding up mana. Holding up mana is just not. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm supposed to just hold up my mana and bluff for better, like a better turn. Yeah, I agree, Freed, but like, I don't know. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just a little. I'm taking a little extra time, Jiggy, because earlier there was a moment where I thought I could only win if they had the nuts in a game 3 where it was like super duper. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Okay. Bottom that. And it was not the case. They did not. I did not need to do what I did, and I lost because they had what they needed, and I couldn't deal with it. Playing a non-fetch here was a mistake. I have nothing to pick up with Wrenn and Six. I can Time Warp, though, and I can Mystical Dispute a counter on it, so maybe this works out. I wanted to save the Time Warp until after I deployed Wrenn and Six, but this probably works fine. Good. Big game. Shit. That's not what I wanted. Yeah. Bleh. I did. I did bottom a Wrenn and Six. It came back. Would you say that we're the more fun and spicy version of the Breach style decks? I mean, I think they're different enough that that's not an accurate description. But if that makes you comfortable and happy to do, sure. I think the decks are more than different enough that that's really not a good description. But I think it's close enough that it's if that's really how you want to describe it, then that's cheese. Are you messing with me, deck? You're just messing with me at this point. Stupid sexy breach deck. Breachless Breach. It's a good name. Wrenn and Six burn now. I won a lot of games today with just Wrenn and Six. I really did. All right, opponent. You haven't seen anything till you've seen Crappy Explore. Bloop. They're a 2-card combo or a 1-card combo? Yeah, exactly. Still have the treasure advantage. Arr! That we do! I don't think putting myself to 7 is relevant in a bad way. I think it's fine.
I have nothing to offer you but my love.
I specifically said no geeks.
But my mom says I'm cool.
Thanks for the follow there, Elvin715. We're about to die. I'm glad I made a new friend. Okay. Fuck! Sorry, guys. Ah! I can't do it! There's no way out. Yeah, I was thinking about it, Elvin, but I don't... Like, what is the right way to do that? I don't know if there is one. I don't want to tip my hand. Like, I can't. If I show that, like... I can kill them next turn with triple Wrenn and Six. So, oh my god, they passed? On end step? Holy crap. I don't know what their hand is, but it must be all counter magic. We could kill them. We can kill them. I need one good draw. Come on. Aether Gust again? Sure. Bottom. What? Jesus. We have shuffled. So it's not necessarily a bug. I have seen 6 Wrenn and Sixes. We're going. They move in packs. Well, now it's the hard one. They have 2 Fluster Storms, 2 Aether... Oh, that was both their Aether Gusts, by the way. So normally, Jiggy, the Growth Spirals go out in very interactive matchups like this. Maybe they are better than Lightning Bolt. I don't know. I don't like Gust trading with Breach because it only hits that. That's correct. I mean, I agree with you in the abstract, Jig, that like those things are valuable, but I don't think it actually works out as well as you are thinking that it does, but I am open to being proven wrong. Freak was the one who taught me the board out the... Yeah, I understand what you're going for, but sometimes needing to deal with Snapcasters, sometimes needing to close out a game is for cheap is better than just accelerating out lands. Like you saw at the end of that game, right? Like the lands were not winning me a game at all, right? Lands just, they can't do it on their own. I'm not saying it's not okay in the early game, but I think overall it's just not quite worth it. Okay. This is how we almost got the last match. Let's actually get it this time. What do you say, folks? Who wants to win? Anyone want to win? I would like to win, please. Yeah? Not today. Let's go. The Ryo, the Kaiser. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. I would like to win. Winning isn't a ham sandwich, Patrick. Mayonnaise is also not a win, Patrick. Okay. So basically what it comes down to for me this turn is, do I want to give them something to target with a Remand or a Mana Leak? I think the answer is probably no. I think Bat Explorer is probably better when I can have mana up. Maybe Bat Explorer is fine here. Chilling? All right. No, we chilling. Yeah. I think what we do is we put a Dwarf into play, and then next turn we go Bat Explorer. Because I can... Oh, well... Chat is here for the misplace. Oh, great. I'm only here because I'm a failure. A very attractive failure with a voice that could kill, but you know. That's a pretty good draw. Not gonna lie. So this is the last time I have an opening where I can cast Savor sort of cleanly. All right. Chat has spoken. We're on the slow roll game. I guess we're almost there. No, I have Remand mana. That's the thing. I can Savor with Remand mana. And they can't... I don't think they can take apart my board here at all. Okay. It's weird that I'm the one who wants to jam and Jiggy's just like, yo, chill. I really want to send this back just because they're light on lands. Huge. Enormous. Nobody's ever had such a lead. Nobody's ever been so handsome. So respected. Huge. Double Savor. Kind of should get me over the hump here. So... So this is basically the time walk I wanted. Begging for that Remand. You're all great. I can't beat that. Like, I have to let it go, unfortunately.
You can run, but you can't glide.
Good vehicle. Thanks, Offbeat. We're very close to being in a very good spot here. Lava Brink Venture is an all-star. Were you playing humans? Taxes. The great state of tax institutions. I know they still have Archmage's Charm. I think this turn is all about the Bad Explorer. Time Warp is so much better this turn. I don't think they... but it's so much easier for them to counter. Alright, fine. Bad Explorer. Could you stop remanding the... Their graveyard is 4 remands. 4. Alright, resolves. Still died to Lavadar deck. That's how she goes. Interesting. Don't know what that means. Nobody tosses a dwarf. Don't tell the elf. Yeah, I know clock. I know clock. I'm aware of the clock. I'm not happy about it, but I know. I think that's a huge draw. That's a grotesque draw. Okay. Remand draws remand. It is the way. What have I provoked? Petty theft? Snappy lad. Resolves. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let's do it again. Mm-hmm. Resolves. Concession lockup? Nope. Okay. Crap. They have force. Okay, thank God. Just bolt them? Oh, you're right. I think putting the dragon into play is faster. Seven to 2, baby. Woo! We should be top 16, but I'm not sure. I really appreciate that too, Elvin. Well, if anyone is interested in this deck, of course, I've linked my article that I wrote from faithlessbrewing.com. And there's all sorts of articles or videos on the YouTube. Oh, Bruek? And do you just know me from stream, YouTube, that stuff? Currently 14th. But is the round done, or what is that? Okay, no worries. Were we the last? You will soon know if you qualify for top 8. Yeah, my tiebreakers are nowhere near good enough. Yeah. Although Ingvar, first seed, that helps, but my opponent match win percentage. And then how heavily is game win percentage weighted? Yeah, there's prizes for top 16. I think it's $100 USD. I checked it earlier. Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, they're free, right? So, and Mana Traders makes playing whatever kind of Magic you like super easy, and you get to play whatever decks you want all the time. And if people hang out here like friend Bruek4, you know that I'm not even that good. I punt all over the place all the time, and I'm greater than infinite on Magic Online. I am regularly making tickets, etc. on Magic Online. So let's watch a little of their coverage. So I'm just parodying or commenting on the phrase. People say going infinite on Magic Online is if you 3-2 every single league, then well, technically you're making 2 tickets approximately per league. But the point is that you don't have to pay to play as long as you
it looks like
continually go 2-3.
And Vapor Snags coming out.
But if you're 3-2, sure. But if you're continually going 3-2, you're actually making a little bit of money, and then I get enough 4-1s when I consistently play good decks. And because I do a variety of content on YouTube, I'm often playing decks I'm uncomfortable with. So that's where I end up burning tickets from time to time.
Save him for Tibble, you know.
Right. That's what he's there for. What do you expect to see come in on Fernando's side?
I also sometimes dance.
But if there are any in the sideboard,
in my chair.
Those in,
still.
Excellent cards against prowess.
Mm-hmm. This is a much better hand.
Yeah, Dispel's a little awkward sometimes compared to Spell Pierce because you can hit Bring to Light with Spell Pierce, but not Dispel.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. You've been around for a lot of my best runs. You're a good dude. I mean, you know that, but
gonna be a potentially further develop the board.
Fernando Palacios
Just attack.
Carvalho de Cuna el Meio.
Attack, and they play